Welcome to Summer Hour Vegas podcast. I'm your host, Renee Summer Hour. Today's guest is my fiancé, Chris Breezy. And we're here to talk about our wedding plans. A lot of people have been asking, how is it? Where are we at with it? And I feel like this time, we've had like a year and a half to plan, so we've had a lot of time to look at a lot of venues and go through a lot of vendors, and so we have some tips for you if you are planning a wedding or just kind of want to know how we're doing it and in our way and what we found to be cool, fun, or irritating. So welcome to the podcast, baby. I can't even talk.
I'm back, baby.
Okay, so I think the first thing after we got engaged was really thinking about, there's Kofi, by the way.
Hi, son.
Always wanting to play.
You're messing up this episode. But.
Never messing it up. Vendors or venues, I should say. Yeah. Let's start with venues.
So venues locked down. When did we sign that contract for that?
Sometime late last year, I want to say.
December?
Yeah, of last year.
Yeah, but we went to we went to 3 total. No, 4.
Yeah, I feel like we went more than that.
We went to Lotus House.
Yeah.
We went to Angel Park. We went to that trash one by the strip.
We won't say any names since it's so trash.
Man, y'all better not ever book a wedding there. That
okay.
was horrible.
And then the one
there
that
was
we
only one good part about it though. It was like the glass little window, room. But the reception, it was terrible. They had like African masks and prints all through the venue. I was like, yo, y'all appropriating culture. Like, yo.
Okay, no, but let's talk about it. It wasn't even appropriating. It was like, do y'all remember that restaurant Elephant Bar?
Yes.
Like the elephant, like the safari, elephant bar. It was giving Elephant Bar.
It was giving like, wild thornberries.
Yeah, it was exactly. It was giving like this weird, like African aesthetic that was just like weird. And no matter how we looked at the venue, we still felt like this wasn't gonna work. Like just the way it was laid out and everything, but. That one was a definite no. Angel Park was nice.
I didn't like how it was by the street though.
Yeah, like, it is kind of by the main street.
By the street, but it was close enough to where I didn't like it because cars were going to be driving by.
That's true.
And it was on a busy street.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like a back road. That was like a busy street. I was like, nah, I don't like that.
Yeah. And again, this is all of our opinion on our experience going there and just having this layout in our mind of how we want the reception area and stuff to look. And I feel like the outside, it was really nice. Yep. You know, it was a very long walk to the altar. They had all these like water features that I thought were really beautiful. But the inside was just, again, kind of lopsided in that way that when you envision...
I ain't gonna sugarcoat it,
like, you know, how you want the reception to look, it just seemed a little lopsided. And again, this is just our opinion because we have a vision.
I got a strong opinion. It was trash.
Oh my gosh.
Like when you walk in, like the bar was offset and it was huge and it took up like damn near half the room.
Yeah, it was kind of in the middle too.
It was like right in the middle. And then when we were going over like the seating, they were like, okay, your head table is gonna be here, and then all your guests are gonna be way over there. And I'm like, no, why?
It just wasn't giving.
And nah,
it wasn't giving.
I did like their little outdoor patio though.
The outdoor patio was cute. Like they had they definitely had like a cocktail hour area that like was really nice.
That was solid.
Yeah. And then what was the other one we went to?
We said that one by the strip.
Lotus House.
Lotus House was just too damn expensive.
Listen, Lotus House, if you have the funds, by all means, great. Nice, new. I loved the bridal quarters, like where we'd be getting ready. That was really dope. Everything was like updated and new, and
it
kind
was
of
cool.
like it would have been like a really big modern house party with a big backyard.
But just to even have a conversation, they talking about 25,000.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, does that include anything?
It
was
included
like, no.
Nothing.
It's just to talk to us.
Just to sign the contract.
Just to sign the contract is 25. And I'm like, okay, so no food is in that, no DJ, no nothing.
And we had to use their vendors. We couldn't use any other vendors.
Their photographer, their videographer, everybody.
And like we were saying before, like from a business standpoint, I can understand if they've been slated in the past and, you know, vendors were not providing the licenses or payments weren't being made or people weren't showing up. And I think that was the story behind why they would prefer that they work with the vendors that they know. But yeah, just to get in the door, it's $25K. So for any of you who are interested in Lotus House and you got the funds and it's, you know, your style, by all means, it's definitely different.
It's not even about, I mean, it's about having the funds, but at the same time, it's about being practical and reasonable. Like the venue wasn't that damn nice to start at 25 G's.
Yeah.
It wasn't that good.
Yeah. And you know what? We also looked at a bunch of other options too, like eloping. We looked at some of these really cute eloping companies. Well, probably more so me than Chris.
Yeah,
but,
I wouldn't do nothing.
But we had looked at companies where you would pay like maybe $3,000, right? And you could invite upwards of 30 something, maybe 40 people. And it's the ceremony. After the ceremony, they do like on the side, they have like a little cake cutting with like some champagne. And it's just like an hour just hanging out in that area. You can get married in front of Red Rock. You can get married in some other areas of Las Vegas, different chapels and different things.
But it's like 10 people?
No, it's, you can do as little as 10, you can do as much as 40. You know, so it's more, so what we would consider like eloping, it's this new trend of micro weddings. And so it's the ability to still kind of create the wedding you want, but also do it like on a micro level. So we looked at a lot of those too.
That,
but
for me, was just too much planning. I got to plan this with this eloping company, that I gotta go plan this for a reception.
It was very separate.
Nah, I'm not doing all that.
You wanted an all-in-one?
I want it all in one. Let's get it done.
Mm-hmm. So then
I like the bundle deal.
You like the bundle deal?
Yeah, not all this a la carte option stuff. Nah, I'm straight.
Said I don't want to think about it. No. So we ended up picking Revere Golf Club. We went there and I liked it. And then did you come like slightly after me?
I don't remember, but
I don't know if I looked at it first and then you went, or we went together and we were just like,
I think I was sold because of location. Like when we drove up, you drive through Anthem, you see all the waterfalls and like the signage and all that stuff. And then once you got up on like the hill, you walk inside and it's just floor to ceiling glass windows. And I was like, oh,
I love that. I love
him.
that. And you
That's
can see
him.
the strip from the main dining room. Right. It's really cool to see. I love how Henderson has that view.
Yeah. And
just
then
that elevation up there looks
amazing. Then we
amazing.
went out to go look at the, what is it called?
Where the ceremony site was.
And then they gave us the different options of as far as like the walk that it would be. It's like you could have a regular walk, or you could have like this grand entry where you're coming over the hill and no one can see you until you walk down the aisle.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
Like, yeah, this is
it.
One. And then the cocktail hour, they had an actual cocktail hour space on the side, which we thought was real cool too. And then we won't share with anyone what we're doing for the cocktail hour, but we got a surprise.
Yeah, we have some really cool creations coming.
It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. And there's a couple things that I think, as far as tips that we have for you, if you are planning a wedding anywhere, that we felt was really helpful. I think another selling point for us with Revere was that usually when you're planning a wedding, you are paying per person, right? The meal, depending on what type of meal, you know, the meat, it could get really expensive. Per person is what you're going to be paying for. Right. Now, let's say you invite a certain amount of people and 5 people don't come. What usually happens?
Money gone.
Money's gone.
Not for us.
Not for us, though.
Guess where the money goes?
To the bar.
The drinks. Pull up.
It goes to the bar.
It goes straight to the bar.
So that was such a really great selling point. So we were able to kind of put money in to give it an open bar feel with special cocktails that we'll have for our guests. Mm-hmm. But then also, like, if they go over that, then they can pay, you know, themselves. Cash. But if for whatever reason someone can't show up, it's really nice to know that money's allocated somewhere else and it doesn't just get lost.
But I'm going to say this now. If you got invited to this wedding and you don't show up, there will be consequences.
Yeah, ain't no showing up.
You're coming. You're coming. Look in my eyes and tell you, you're coming. Back to you, baby.
Thank you, honey. So I think that was really good. And so Revere has just really been super accommodating. We had our tasting. The other tasting was fire.
Yeah,
we really
there was a couple that was, and you can take this back to the kitchen.
But for the most part, it was really good because that was a concern, especially for you, baby. You really wanted to make sure we had some good food.
Have you ever been to a wedding and the food was absolutely trash?
I mean, I can say this. I've been lucky enough to go to weddings where the food was okay, never trash.
I've had trash.
Okay. Oh, dang.
I always said when I eventually get married, the food can't be trash. It has to be decent. It has to be like, okay, that food.
Yeah, dry chicken, no dry salmon.
You know what I mean? It gotta be like,
some
okay,
options.
I'm cool. I'm cool with that meal. I don't regret eating it. You know what I mean?
I think I always get a little nervous when it comes to certain meals to make sure, like, okay, I hope somebody didn't just cook up random macaroni and cheese because I'm gonna be like, who made this? Mac and cheese.
Mac ain't on the menu.
Yeah, or greens or potato salad. Yeah, any Thanksgiving black food. Please don't try to do that. I'm gonna have questions. So just do something different. But the food was fire. I think we made some really good selections, and I'm really excited about what our guests think about that. Yeah. So. We got some little cute things we planned for the wedding. So one good tip that I think we should talk about is our vendors. We are working with an amazing couple out here. They're from Atlanta, but they're out here now, and they're called Create Me. Shout out to the Create Me team. Yeah. They are fantastic.
Making life easy for us.
So after you get your venue, you have to start thinking about your vendors. Who's your florist? Who is your dessert? What else? Decor, themes, whatever. The aisle, all kinds of things. And so instead of going like the separate route, we decided that we wanted to work with Create Me because they are an all-in-one event production extravaganza team. They are just, it's incredible how much from like a small banquet or gathering to like a huge reception they're capable of. You putting me on the spot.
Do you? I do.
We met them. No, I'm drawing a blank.
We met them at Speakeasy Candle Co.
That's right.
At the candle making night. Charles came up to me and was like, I saw your content. We love seeing black people, blah, 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 blah. And we started, connecting with them from the candle making night. That's
right. Yeah, that it's amazing how those little events we manage to find people that we continue to work with to this day. You do have a good memory. I'll be forgetting. No, that's great. And I mean, so they are handling everything we need, from the flowers to the decor concepts that we had for the altar, for the
welcome sign.
Just all the decor that you can think of for your wedding, whether it's for the aisle and for the reception, cocktail hour. They pretty much have that covered for us. We gave them our ideas, our mood board, as you would call it.
And you know what I like about how they move is, like, when we pitched an idea to them, we were thinking about this, they are really straight to the point, like, nah, that's not it.
They're so honest and making sure.
Because a lot of people will be like, that'll look
whatever
good.
You want.
Just give us the money. We'll pay for it. And like, you pay for it and then it don't really look that good. And then you're like, damn, I wish somebody would have told us, like, this ain't it.
Yeah.
And they will.
Yeah, no, they are. They're very realistic. They have their own vendors because they have their own events that they throw, and so that kind of helps to expand your vendor list as opposed to just sticking with the venue's vendor list. If you get a team like Create Me, someone who is an all-in-one type of decor service for your wedding, they'll actually have more vendors for you, and it kind of helps you to, look outside of what you're given. Because a lot of people don't know where to look too, but they're doing our flowers. They're doing all of our creative concepts that we have for the wedding, the signage. We do have a lot of local vendors.
My suit's local.
Yes.
Your dress is local.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
everyone is local. We try to support mostly Black and brown businesses. So
90%
of our vendors are Black, which is great. Black-owned business, and I think the like I said, the experience with them has been phenomenal, especially when we are talking about who's going to help coordinate, right? So with a vendor, or with your venue, you have a day of coordinator, someone that's going to help make sure that you're sticking to your schedule throughout the day. And so Create Me was really instrumental in being in those meetings with our day of coordinator, just to make sure that they're hitting the marks. They know where the guests are going to be from point A to point B, where, so they know where to decorate when people are coming in, and to kind of mix it up a little bit, give the venue a new perspective on how to, lay out our tables and decor and stuff, because I know sometimes these venues are so used to doing things a certain way. And it seemed like with some of the other vendors we went to, or venues we went to, it was like we were trying to see if there was other ways they could do it. And they were like, oh, I don't know if we can do it.
Yeah, like I just, for the wedding, figure out a way to make it work. This is the big moment, big day, like figure it out. Like we gonna pay for your services, but figure it out. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Like real talk.
Yeah, no, for real. And, instead of like telling us no, see how you can work with us. And I think, like I said, Create Me has been real instrumental in, like, for real, having our backs, and just, with the venue, and the venue too, of course, and just really giving the day of coordinator a new perspective on how we would want our wedding to be. Because at the end of the day, it is our wedding and we are paying for it. And so we can make little changes. I think that's okay.
To be real, Create Me is realistically our day of coordinator.
Yeah, I mean, they really are. They took the reins. They said, give me that notebook. Let me see what this is. No, but shout out to everyone who's just been really helpful with that, and our experience has been amazing. We do have 2 vendors from the venue that we're using. We are using the DJ. Shout out to Ultra DJs. We're going to be using them. Yep. And then we're also getting a pianist, and then we're hiring someone that is amazing. My
boy, Darren Orr.
That's right. Yeah.
He did the engagement. So if you've seen any of our videos from the engagement, our saxophonist is returning. Yes. And he's a brother.
Yes. So they're working together to get all of the things that we want as far as our music and stuff like that. And I'm really excited for that, just to see how they collab together and make our day special for us. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so last thing, and again, if there's anything that you guys want us to answer, please comment below. Let us know if you have any questions, because I think like everybody has their own way of planning their wedding, whether they want to do something quick or just go to the courthouse. I've seen some really dope concepts, like going to the courthouse. We ran into some other influencer friends, and they were telling us that they were actually one of the venues that we actually talked about, that we actually liked the ceremony area, that they would have their ceremony there, but then go somewhere else where they can basically party all night.
Yeah, but I didn't want to have to leave.
No, I know, but the option is out there for people who are looking for that, because I think the other thing that you deal with when it comes to venues is a lot of them close early.
Yeah.
Like our wedding's done at like 10:30.
10:30, 11. So y'all might see us at Dre's.
There may be an after party of some sort.
We might be at Dre's.
Yeah.
And after hours.
Yeah, something. So, you just have to kind of play around with what you're looking for. But I still I still feel like you should get a team like a Create Me to kind of help with the overall planning and concepts of everything. So you're not going from one vendor to the next trying to bring all the ideas together. It might not look all the same. You need somebody who's going to be able to coordinate all that for you.
Right.
Yeah. So shout out to Create Me. We just can't speak enough about them. What else, babe? What has your experience been like just on the groom side of things?
The groom side of things is cool because we have a small number, so it ain't that really many. It's not that many people that I gotta go back and forth with on stuff. Everybody's been pretty solid. We are getting custom suits, including the groomsmen. We not doing men's warehouse. Get that up out of there.
Out of there.
We not doing men's warehouse, so everything will be custom. And the color of the wedding is a good color that they can wear on another occasion. So that's a good thing as well, because when you get a custom suit for a wedding, you're like, damn, this is a one-day suit.
Right.
But for them, the color of the suit and how it's gonna be tailored for them, they can wear it. The coat one day with some jeans. they wear the pants and another coat. Like, so I think the groomsmen process has been pretty solid because like everybody know when I call, you answer.
And I'm really excited for your suit because you're going to have some little special things going on in that suit that's going to be like so cute. I absolutely love like the creativity behind, you know, the designer and like what he's going to do for you guys. I'm really excited for you. Yeah, our colors are burnt orange for the bridesmaids. We pretty much already know what dresses we're going to get. We have hair and makeup ready to go. And you guys are in like an evergreen, like a dark green. So very much a fall wedding in October in Las Vegas. I can't wait. Like, I feel like the sunset's gonna be amazing. Like, just the floor to ceiling windows are gonna be amazing. And you know, I think we have a great team of people. And shout out to everybody who's coming too, just because, you know, we had to be really selective. Weddings are expensive, guys. Weddings are expensive, especially if you want to do it to the traditional way of a ceremony and a reception. It's getting pricey up there. So, you know, sometimes you gotta make the cuts, and not everybody's gonna be happy about it.
Yeah. Talk to me about that.
I know we won't go too deep, but it's been a time
for me more than you.
Yeah, I know. Family, you know, family.
Yeah.
But hopefully, you know, the day will bring all the families together with love and happiness, and you know. But weddings are expensive, guys. Dang.
They better bring them together.
You know what? Go ahead and cash some of our Vegas on Cash App if you're trying to help us with this wedding, because it's not easy. You want to bring everybody. We have so many family members and friends that it's like, if we could have 200 people at the wedding, we would. But it's just not. The pockets is like, I don't know what you thought, but not today.
Yeah, nah, we straight.
Yeah, sorry,
we got a
guys.
good group of people coming though.
Yeah. So the last thing we want to talk about is dessert. Really, you guys probably saw recently our cake tasting video, and that's really the last element that we really need to lock down is the cake. And as all of you know, Chris hates cake. He does not like cake.
Don't like it. I only liked one cake at the tasting.
Yeah. Why don't you like cake again?
It's just not good. It's literally just not good. Like, so like when I was a kid, everybody had the little cake and ice cream parties. I would go and I would just get ice cream.
Yeah. Now Chris loves ice cream. He loves vanilla ice cream. That's his favorite. Like,
yeah, I'm basic.
Yeah, he loves the vanilla ice cream. So I think it was like, okay, what are we gonna do? Like, you don't like cake. That's what you usually do at a wedding is the cake. But a few of my family members who have worked in the wedding industry have also told me, like, people don't eat cake. You could spend so much money on cake and people don't even eat half of it, and it goes to waste. You waste thousands. And so I was always like, okay, I'm going to do a dessert table, you know, maybe just get a small cake for us to cut and still do the tradition.
Right.
But like a small table, like dessert table full of goodies. You would like that.
As long as I got cheesecake bites.
Cheesecake bites.
I don't like cake, but I like cheesecake.
Okay. So cheesecake bites. I was thinking little cookies with like Kofi's face on them. So cute. Like tarts. You like banana pudding?
Not everybody's.
Okay.
not everybody's. Everybody, it's like mac and cheese. Like, not everybody can make that.
Okay. What other desserts do you like?
Cheesecake bites, banana pudding, selectively. You know those like
selectively
parfaits where it'd be like a strawberry shortcake type of situation. I like those.
Yeah.
I like apple pie.
Okay, strudels. Little apple strudels too.
Yeah, those are solid.
Gotta have the sugar, so the snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodle cookies. Man, if you can make good snickerdoodle cookies, we friends.
Right.
You in. You are in if you can make those.
So I also saw these other two ideas. One of them was a chocolate fountain. Because you know how it can be kind of shaped like a cake, and then you would have a bar of things that people could dip in chocolate, or I mean, you can get chocolate, white chocolate. You could still make it a dessert table, but the chocolate fountain would be the main feature as opposed to the cake. What do you think about that?
I think that would be more for like our guests because I don't like chocolate like that.
Right. So we'd still have to have little dessert options on the table for you.
Don't give me a bunch of chocolate covered stuff because then I'm gonna be mad just because why you can just give me the original.
That's true. And I have family members that don't really like chocolate like that either. So, but I thought it was a cool concept.
I'll do Reese's, I'll do Kit Kat, and I'll do a Snickers. That's it.
Okay. What about This was an idea brought to me by a comment that somebody left. What about an ice cream bar?
I'm down for that. Like,
isn't that cute?
Like, I have late night cravings where I'll be like, babe, I'm going to In-N-Out.
Ice cream.
I need to go give me a milkshake.
Yeah. Ooh, matter of fact, that sounds something we should do.
Right after we finish this?
Right after we finish this.
Right.
Okay, so y'all let us know in the comments, what do you think we should get? We got ice cream bar, which I think is fantastic. We could definitely get a local vendor for that. Dessert table, a chocolate fountain with a dessert table, or the traditional cake. Let us know in the comments.
I like that ice cream move.
Yeah.
The more that I think about it, I'm just like, bro, everyone loves ice cream.
Yeah.
They got vegan ice cream for all my vegans who are lactose intolerant. Like, there's so many options. Like, ice cream. I just want y'all to go vote ice cream so we can have ice cream.
I think it might be an easy decision, but I definitely want to hear what everybody has to say. But yeah, I think as we get closer, we're like 4 months out, babe. So as we get closer, we'll do some more updates. And yeah, any last words on our progress so far?
Progress has been going good, but I will reiterate, if you got an invite to this wedding, you're coming. Back to you, babe.
Be sure to follow us and listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Podbean. Of course, you can subscribe right here on YouTube. And if you guys have any advice or stories or anything you want to share with me, if you want to partner with me, sponsor with me, donate, you guys can email me at summerhourmedia. That's SUMMEROUR media @gmail.com. And of course, if you want to just donate and help your girl out, please hit me up on the Cash App. Bang the Cash App at Summer Hour Vegas Podcast. Have a good day, guys.